So Chief of War episode 4 came out, titled City of Flowers Part 2. It's starting to cook up and build up, but it is taking its time to get there. Let's talk about it. Alright, so like I said, Chief of War episode 4, it's starting to move along, it's starting to get there. It is kind of, again, an in-between episode. I kind of feel like episode 3 and episode 4, having the same title, City of Flowers Part 1 and Part 2, could have been one episode maybe. Again, I kind of understand, like, kind of introducing something, some other characters and what's going on. But yeah, it's still kind of like, I guess I'm like excited to see what happens when Kaʻiana finally gets back to the islands, because you know it's gonna happen, and I'm just there like, okay, come on. And I guess it's the anticipation of it all for me that I'm kind of like, all right, let's go, let's get there. But hopefully, you know, it all is worth it and all serves for the purpose of the story to finally get there. At the moment, I am liking more what's going on with Kaʻahumanu and her character on the islands and everything in general going on in the islands than what's happened to Kaʻiana away from the islands, being on the ship and on this other kind of place with the white people, or they call the pale skins. Because with Kaʻahumanu and her and her husband now, Kamehameha, like that story is moving along really, really well for me. And just her wanting to be this leader, and her wanting to be, you know, she is a strong woman, and she wants to be more to her husband than just his wife. And she even gives kind of like a metaphor about being born in a cave and having to just sit still, especially because her dad even tells her, like, you're basically just a wife, like, you just keep your mouth shut and just be there for him as a wife, and that's it, you know. But she wants to have her words, she wants to be known and be able to speak her mind and stuff. And because at the moment, you know, with the shows Kamehameha, you know, his uncle passes away, and so now between him and his cousin, you know, on who's gonna be the king and who's gonna take over, and there's drama that goes along with that. And she has her thoughts and her voice that she wants to give, but she can't. Again, like I said, and I don't want to spoil much, but like I said, she for sure has a voice that she wants to give. She's a strong woman, and everything going on there in the islands, I'm liking that story. I'm liking what's happening, even with the glimpses that we see in this episode and in the last one with the king of Maui and what he wants to do, and how you can tell his son's not liking what his dad's doing. So I'm really liking all of that. And then with Kaʻiana, which is Jason Momoa's character, who is the main character, I feel like things there are kind of moving slowly, like just little by little. Like, yes, he's learning English, and yes, he's in this town and he's learning some things and everything, and he wants to get everything, you know, all the resources that he can in order to get back. You know, and the story behind that, it's for me, again, I guess it's just for me the anticipation of finally getting there that I can't wait. I mean, the episode does end where he's finally on his way there. So hopefully, you know, we do get there, because we are halfway, almost halfway to the show. I believe it's going to be 9 episodes. And so, yeah, it's kind of hopefully starting to move along. And from here on out, we will see a lot of good action and storytelling to it all. Again, I'm excited. I am still liking the show. I still do recommend it. It's on Apple TV Plus. Go watch it. Episode 5 does come out on Friday. And again, I am liking it. I love I love history, and I love seeing this side of history that I don't know of at all, and to see it in film and TV, it excites me. So I am excited, and I can't wait to see what happens. So watch it. Chief of War episode 4, City of Flowers Part 2. Let me know if you're watching the show, if you're interested in watching the show, or you want to wait till the whole show finally comes out. But let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.